Hey guys, it's Gypsy, and today I'm going to be bringing a part 3 to my What's on My Nintendo Switch series, because it's about time for me to do another one, because I do it like every 2 years, and it's definitely been over 2 years now since my last one. So yeah, I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the games I've gotten in the past 2 years, and yeah, let's just get right into it. And just a heads up, I will be skipping some of my like party games on here because I already did do a video on like best party games for Nintendo Switch, so no point about me like, you know, repeating about the games twice when you can just watch it on a different video and save a bit more time on this video. So just a heads up on that. Any party games I have that I've gotten the like recently-ish, like it's probably on that video, so just a heads up. So yeah, my first one I've gotten recently is Disney Dreamlight Valley. So yeah, I was super excited when I heard about this game, because you get to like create your own character, and I guess it's pretty much just kind of like an Animal Crossing but with like Disney characters. So like if you're into Animal Crossing, like you're definitely gonna like Disney, then you'll definitely enjoy this game because it's like, you know, farming, talking to like the people in your town, but it's even a bit more in depth than like Animal Crossing with like quests and like unlocking characters and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely recommend it if you're into like that, you know, Animal Crossing genre. So next on my Switch is Fall Guys, because that came out like this past summer on the Switch, so I was super excited about that because I didn't have any other like consoles that did have Fall Guys, so I only got to play it like once in a while if I went to like a friend's house that had it or something. So yeah, definitely a fun like free to play game. Obviously it's kind of just like Fortnite with like trying to make you buy things in the game for like your character or whatever, but it's totally just free to play if you don't care about trying to like customize your little person. So yeah, it's definitely like just a fun little like addicting game to pick up here and there just to play like online with people and stuff. So definitely recommend it if you're into just, yeah, easy fun games like that. Next on the Switch is Layton's Mystery Journey, Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy. It's a very long title, but yeah, I definitely glad I got this game. It was on sale because I'm just super into like the fun little like mystery games with like puzzles and stuff. So if you're into the puzzles and just like a cute little story progression with like mystery and that, then you'll like it. And you get to like customize Catriel too, which is always like fun. I always like be able to like customize my character or like dress them up or whatever. So yep, definitely would recommend this game if you're into puzzles. If not, then you might want to pass this one. Okay, next on my Switch is Mario Party Superstars. It's the newest like Mario Party game. It came out for the Switch and came out just in time because obviously like Super Mario Parties feels like pretty overplayed now since they only do have like 4 maps and all that. So yeah, it was nice to get a newer game for this, you know, type of game, the Mario Party games. Yeah, I guess it's a bit more enjoyable. I mean, well, there's pros and cons to both of the like Mario Party games on the Switch. Like I like you know, the team mode on the first game that came out. But I also like the maps on this game and all the mini games because they're like from older Mario Party games, so that's kind of nice and nostalgic. So it's kind of just like pros and cons for both, but I definitely would recommend it if you obviously enjoy the Mario Party series. So yeah, it's just pretty much like any of your typical Mario parties, and it's a fun time to do with your friends and family, so can't go wrong with it. Next I have Mario Strikers Battle League. I honestly wouldn't even have this game unless my husband bought it for the Switch. He wanted it because I know he had like the OG game on like the other system, whatever it was on, like GameCube or whatever. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Like I honestly have a hard time trying to like do the controls and figure out how to play. And I think he picked it up faster than I did, but I honestly haven't even seen him really play it that much either though, so I guess it just depends, like if you're into the soccer game or maybe, yeah, like the older game, maybe you'll probably enjoy this. I honestly, it's just one of the games like I wouldn't have gotten to begin with, so I can't really say much about it. I guess it's a good time once you figure out the controls and all that, so that's all I can really tell you about this game. Okay, next is Nintendo Switch Sports. I was super excited for this game to come out because obviously just this whole time I've had the Switch, I was just like, they need to make a sports like they did for the Wii Sports, you know? So it's still a good time. I don't think it's ever going to be Wii Sports, or like even Wii Sports Resort was like pretty good, because I wish they had a few more like games on here. Like they don't have boxing. Golf will be added, but it's taking a bit longer than I expected. But other than that, I do enjoy the online play and unlocking like stuff for your character, and all that. So it's still like a good time. I'd probably still get it if you enjoyed the other sports games. So, because it is like just a fun time with family and friends once again. So, yeah, I would just check it out. Why not? Alright, next is Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which is just a 3-in-1 Mario game thing with like the Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. I am like totally blanking on names right now, sorry. And Mario like Galaxy. So it's like a 3-in-1 deal, which is nice. I've honestly only played the 64 right now because I was like determined to go in order and beat the games, and now I'm stuck on the 64 game. But obviously they're like a good time if you like the older games and the nostalgia of like your childhood games and stuff. So yeah, I obviously would recommend it if you want to like replay some of your childhood games. Okay, and next is Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I definitely recommend this game because it's just, I think Super Mario 3D World's a remake from like a different system or whatever, but Bowser Fury is a new game. They just kind of add it together like as a 2-in-1, and I definitely just recommend it because it's just like a really fun like Mario game. I loved Bowser Fury. We beat that one. We are stuck on, me and my husband are stuck on the Super Mario 3D World right now because we're on like a really hard level and we've just been stuck on it for like months now, but hopefully we'll eventually finish the game. But other than that, it's just been a fun time, and I definitely felt like my money was well spent when I got this game. So alright, and now I just want to go over some games that I've like played and beaten and then like deleted off my Switch because I'm trying to save space, but I know that didn't make it into the other videos. So the first one on top is Faye. I know I talked about it in my other video, like I had it downloaded but I didn't play it yet, so I couldn't like say how it was. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the game. It's like very fun, just like you would just play as this little like fox creature thing and roam around the forest and try to save it. Very like Studio Ghibli vibes of like Princess Mononoke. So I definitely recommend that one if you're into like the forest, nature-y, like little fun adventure games. Yeah, that one was pretty enjoyable for me. So next was Inside, which is by the creators of Limbo. So a more like dark, gritty type of game. Yeah, I enjoyed it. The storyline was just a little confusing for me, especially like towards the end. I was like one of those games I'd look up like ending explained because it was kind of throwing me off. But it was still like an interesting game to play. Yeah, I'm just more into like, you know, little nightmares, Limbo type of like gameplay, which is nice. So yeah, I guess if you're into like those types of games, I'd give it a try. I'd probably get on sale though, like don't pay full price if you can, because I don't think it's like probably worth full price. So next is Little Nightmares and Little Nightmares 2. I honestly cannot remember if I talked about the first game or not, but yeah, they're both the same. It still follows this little girl named Six in both games, or well, there's also a new person in the second game because it's a prequel. So yeah, it's just similar to Limbo or like that game Inside I just talked about. Very like just a dark like take on the game. I mean, Little Nightmares 2 is honestly more scarier to me than the first one with like, I don't know, like the creatures that you come across and like the villains or whatever enemies. So but yeah, definitely both recommend them. I love the just like the background and of the story and like the lore of the world that they're set in and stuff like that. So definitely recommend it if you're into all those like darker type stories and it's like a side scrolling platform setup type of game. So I enjoyed it. So next is Night in the Woods. Like it was like an okay game. Like I like kind of enjoyed it, but I also felt like it got too monotonous after a while. Like you had to keep, you just played it as this cat and like had to keep repeating tasks or going throughout the town and doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, it was slightly different each day, but it still just kind of got like repetitive to the point I'm like, okay, I kind of just want the game to be over now. But I know other people definitely enjoyed the game, so it probably just depends on your preference. For me, it was a little just too like repetitive of like a gameplay for me. But other than that, I guess it was still fun to check out. Yeah, so that's all I can really say about that one. Next is The Last Campfire. I definitely enjoyed that game. It's kind of similar to Faye for me, just like this like cool like world, although this one's more set in like in between, like going from like I think death to the afterworld. I think that's like the type of journey your person's on, and it's still really cool. I really enjoyed, like it's more puzzle oriented too, so keep in mind if you're not a fan of puzzles. But yeah, it was still just an enjoyable world to explore, and I really liked it. So if you're into like the more fantasy type worlds with like puzzles and stuff, I think you would enjoy The Last Campfire. So and the last game that I played and then just deleted off my Switch is Unravel 2. I got it mostly just to get like a fun little co-op game to play with my husband. So yeah, if you're into like the co-op games, it's more puzzle oriented as well. You have to like figure out how to get through the level together. as like these little string people and use your strings and stuff. It's just cute. I did like it. Yeah, but I feel like the story was a little confusing. Like there's like a story going on in the background while you like play. So that was like a little confusing. I had to like look it up, but it was still like just a fun co-op game to play. And it was like on sale for like $4, so I would just get it on sale when you can. But just a fun little like, you know, side co-op game to play when you just want something different to play with someone else. So yep, I would recommend it too, I guess, if you can get it on sale. And I did realize I just left out one game at the beginning, Cozy Grove. Yeah, that wasn't on the other video because I got it more recently-ish. Yeah, Cozy Grove is a really fun game. It's just kind of like Animal Crossing or Dreamlight Valley. You like run around, have your own little like place to explore. Yeah, Cozy Grove is pretty much Animal Crossing but with like ghost bears. I know it sounds kind of funny, but it actually does work. Like, yeah, you're like there to just revive this island and help the ghost bears get their memories back from like when they were alive. And I know it sounds so silly, but it's actually just such a cute, yeah, cozy game. I guess that's why it's called Cozy Grove. So definitely would get it if you're into Animal Crossing, the Dreamlight Valley like type genre. Yeah, I'm obviously a sucker for these genres if you can't tell, so they're always just a fun, good time to just check in and play with the like villagers or do little quests or tasks. So you can do fishing, decorating, just a bunch of things. So just kind of like Animal Crossing. So yeah, definitely would check that out if you're into those games. Okay, now I think that's everything. I did like not talk about some other party games that weren't even on my first party game video because I am actually going to make a part 2 for best party games for the Switch, so be on the lookout for that because that'll probably be my next video. But yeah, I think I got you guys caught up to date on my Switch. Yeah, it's crazy how fast like every 2 years goes by for these videos, so yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching and be on the lookout for other videos, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!